This week, I had the opportunity to go to Ivy Hill Therapeutic Equestrian Center. I got to meet the staff, tour the facility, check out some of the stations, and the best part, meet a couple of their horses. This is a nonprofit organization that's been going strong for 20 years, and they're doing amazing things for our special needs and disabled community. Stay tuned for the video to hear what they're all about and how you can help. I'm here at Ivy Hill Therapeutic Equestrian Center today, and I am with
Laura Brockett-Strasser. I'm the new executive director here at Ivy Hill.
Tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Our primary focus is therapeutic riding with everybody from the ages 3 to 99, really. If they can get on the horse, we can do it. We cover everything from mental, physical, cognitive, emotional, all disabilities all the time. But we have several other programs here that we run as well.
Right, it's not just about the therapeutic riding, you're teaching skills as well.
Right, we work with a couple of the different local IUs. They come in with some of their high school students. We do job training with them. Okay. They help us in the office with paperwork or stuffing envelopes, things like that. They help us with cleaning. But they're great. It's great to have their smiling faces around during the daytime when the barn isn't really being used as much.
That's awesome.
We have another program too. We work with Wellspring, through the Penn Foundation, Wellspring Clubhouse. And we have a couple people that come in are actually employed by Ivy Hill. Okay. Again, giving them that job training. We have somebody that works in the barn, and we have somebody that works more within the main facility, cleaning and doing things like that.
That's awesome.
Well, one of our biggest challenges is to let our population of families and friends that help support Ivy Hill realize that we're doing a lot more than just giving horseback riding lessons. This is a therapeutic program, which means that the rider is benefiting through the relationship and the partnership with the horse. We have riders with all manner of disabilities. We're currently about 175 riders. And their disabilities range from cancer to spinal cord injury to autism to muscular dystrophy, cystic fibrosis, cerebral palsy. So our riders have all kinds of difficulties, emotional, behavioral, physical. Our referrals come from their doctors, their therapists, their school districts. Come from any number of sources.
And how is this paid for then?
Well, unfortunately, insurance only pays about 5% of the total price tag. Okay. We hope that will change. To get insurance to pay, you really need to have to be in therapy with a licensed occupational or a physical therapist. Okay. So although we do have some revenue coming in for our lessons, that only covers about 50% of our expenses. Keeping horses and feeding them every day and paying the vet bills is an expensive proposition. So we need to raise about 50% of that we don't collect from tuition. We need to raise another 50% to keep the operation going. And we do that through some grants. We do it through fundraising, we do it through sponsorships at some of our events, and we do it from online donations. So there are many ways to consider giving to Ivy Hill. One, of course, is you can go right onto our website, which is ivyhillequestrian.org, O-R-G. We are a 501c3 nonprofit, and you can make an online donation. You can also attend one of our events. We have 4 or 5 fundraising events during the year. We typically have a silent auction held at one of the local country clubs. We'll have a golf outing. This year's golf outing will be at 5 Ponds over in Warrington on August 23rd. And actually earlier in August 3rd, we're going to have a tent at the Tinicum Polo Club, which is a brand new event for us. And friends that come around to visit with us will get plenty of food and drink on us, and they'll get to watch a polo match.
Nice.
Which should be a lot of fun.
All that stuff is on the website, so people can go to the website.
There's a calendar of events on our website,
okay.
So please take a look there.
We're in the tack room here at Ivy Hill, and what happens in here?
Well, this is where the riding lessons begin. Riders come in sometimes with their instructors, and they pick out the right saddle and bridle and whatever equipment they'll need to saddle up the horse. Part of our program is actually the riders doing the tacking up for the lesson. There are other programs around that don't include that as part of the lesson. They'll have people have the horse all saddled and bridled and ready to go, and all the rider has to do is climb on. But we think it's very valuable for many reasons for the rider to help get the horse ready for the lesson.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Chris, tell us how it all started. How did Ivy Hill start?
So we are celebrating our 20th anniversary this year.
Incredible.
Yeah, it started in Telford, a little town not that far from here. Okay. It was a husband and wife. Their last name was Greaser. They wanted to foster a son, Michael, who had autism, and Regina had been trained as a nurse in Germany, where they've been using horses and animals for therapy for a couple hundred years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so they started the program. It outgrew the farm, because they had a little 5-acre farm, and a lot of these programs are tough to run. They're very expensive. Right. The horses are, not easy to take care of, and they cost a lot of money. The Greasers kind of bowed out after about 4 years. Okay. New board took over. Okay. They moved off the Greaser property. I got involved with the program about 13 years ago. Okay. Our chairman got involved with the program probably 16 years ago. Alan's been with the program quite a long time. Yeah. We moved here 5 years ago. So
That's an incredible facility.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, we were at a much smaller farm about a half a mile away, which we were there for 8.5 years, and we outgrew it 4.5 years before we moved, so things were really tight there. So.
Yeah,
but,
cool.
Yeah, we moved in here. We've managed to fill this up pretty quickly.
Yeah. How many horses do you have?
So the horse population is somewhere between 15 and 17. Okay. We try to gear the horse population to the rider population, which is always changing with the ability of the riders, the age of the riders, and the disabilities of that riding population. But we've done a pretty good job of managing it. The horses are selected very carefully, as you might imagine.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a great program and fun for all of us that are involved in it.
So there's a little tour of Ivy Hill Therapeutic Equestrian Center. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot about the center, and I hope that this encourages you to go out and donate and enjoy some of their fundraisers, because they are doing a great job out there. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure to click subscribe and the little bell below so that you get alerts every time I upload a new video. See you next week.